wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Okay. Certain amount of room for debate. Drexler takes control of it and he's on the move. Neymar plays a clever pass. Mbappe! As for the opponents, anything noteworthy on the tactical front?
Well, I think the understanding, Peter, in this team has developed to an instinctive level whereby the pass and move philosophy is executed with great precision now.
And it's Lamar. It's come loose. Throw it. Now it's Saul. Griezmann. Mbappe. Driving on, he could shoot here. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It's Diego Costa. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's got through. Cavani. Has a swing at it! That is wayward.
Cavani definitely took on the run with considerable swagger until he shot. It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Mbappe can shoot here. Lamar. Saul. It is deadlocked. Koke. Plays it out to the flank. Koke. Paredes. Aimed long and direct. Partey. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Deftly done. Partey. Arias. It's Cavani. Out to the left it goes. Neymar. Cavani. Can he find a finish now? And he's cut it out. Neymar. Saul passes it forward. Costa has brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Now it's Draxler. Jimenez plays it forward. And it's Cavani. Now it's Neymar. Cavani showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cavani. Trout, he's gone for it! There it is!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Oh, beautifully dispatched.
You know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just
Goes for goal! Draxler. Referee has given a corner. Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Paris Saint-Germain having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, and any dozy attackers, and that's what's going to happen. You need to stay alert with this defence.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuse. He's had a go! Sigurdsson. And it's Draxler. Hoists it high. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Cavani finds himself offside. Cavani plays it out to the flank. Di Maria conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Cavani. Schneiderlin. Digne. Forward it goes. Lobs it in gently. Richarlison. Draxler. Done very well to intervene. James McCarthy. This is promising. Tries to dink it in. Marco Verratti. Over the line. Cavani plays a clever pass. Neymar! Oh, how good is he? Oh, that is a gem! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Oops, he's now gone and removed his shirt.
To be followed, no doubt, by the yellow card.
Yeah, and he has been actually booked for his shirt-off celebration, Peter.
Yep, he has. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Marco Verratti. Now it's Cavani. Keane gets it back. There. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And it's Dani Alves. Draxler with a shot at goal! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Played into space out wide. Coleman. Neymar. Draxler. Over to the left. He's left his man. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, really good feet from him. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Draxler. Draxler clips one through, cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Schneiderlin dinks one in. Loose. Kimpembe. Marquinhos plays it forward. Daniel Alves. Looking for space out wide. That intervention was very necessary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Schneiderlin takes the long option. Aimed long and direct. It's a decent ball. Now it's Cavani. It's Cavani! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Cavani certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Decent looking ball. Cavani! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Paris Saint-Germain take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Draxler. Neymar tries to stroke it through. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm going to pick a defender, Thiago Silva.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Been levered clear. Di Maria absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Cavani! Goal!
And And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So, a breakthrough already. Plays it out wide, looking for space out wide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Aimed long and direct. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Marco Verratti. Now it's Cavani. Chesney deals with it effortlessly. Douglas Costa, over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. It's broken loose. This is promising. Cavani, the scorer already in the game. And it's Neymar. Mbappe, cut out in the nick of time. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Cavani. Oh, the ball's come loose. Paris Saint-Germain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. They've played it short. Verratti tries lifting it over. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Neymar. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Tries to dink it in, and he's there to cut it out. Bonucci. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Cavani. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Marco Verratti. Neymar. Mbappe. It's a brilliant interception. And it's Cavani. Hoists it high. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Douglas Costa. Cavani. Douglas Costa.
Paris Saint-Germain are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mbappe. Neymar. What an adventurous run from a defender. Marquinhos. Neymar. Marco Verratti. Neymar. Alexandro. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. The action has already resumed here. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a 1-goal lead. And it's Neymar. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Neymar tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Lovely bit of skill there. Mbappe has a pop! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Di Maria probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
Ronaldo is desperately calling for it out wide. The shot's on! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Mbappe. Neymar. Di Maria is flagged offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Di Maria plays a clever pass. And it's Di Maria. Alexandro goes looking, dashing forward at pace. Cuts it out. Neymar. Douglas Costa plays it out to the wing. Cavani. Douglas Costa. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Pjanic. Paredes. Plays it out to the wing. And they're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. It's got through to him. He'll hammer it! It's there! And the comeback is complete! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Time for a change in personnel. So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Panucci. And it's Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a go! He scores! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Thiago Silva. Cavani. Marco Verratti. Cavani is wandering offside.
Cavani only needed to check his run slightly and he was in the clear.
He's made certain that won't get through. Marco Verratti. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. He's got options out wide. Now it's Mandzukic. And he's on his way! Bernardeschi swept in. They are rampant! And that will be the final act. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Liverpool will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells, but they do excite.
Origi is on his own. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Sanson. Could be thinking about a shot here. Clears it out of harm's way. Massive leap! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Lucas Ocampos certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Origi clips one through. Mohamed Salah plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Payet. Thauvin plotting from out on the right-hand side. And it's Payet. Looks to clip it forward. And it's hoisted clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. There are a few waiting for it.
This is very much a team that likes to play a stylish game that's centred around possession. A lot of their build-up play comprises of a series of short passes. Liverpool have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
A bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
Forward. What does he try from here? Hoists it high. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mondonda catches it safely. Payet. Oh, good interception. Payet. Balotelli plays it out to the flank. Thauvin with a delicate ball. Away from immediate danger. Well, they can break here. And it's Balotelli. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And he heaves it forward. Firmino. Forward it goes. Here it comes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Luis Gustavo tries to get it forward quickly. Balotelli. Payet. Marseille have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Cuts it out. Lucas Ocampos. Payet has a swing at it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as test goal, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Great leap! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Well positioned to make that interception. Ocampos, and it's Payet. Now it's Ocampos. Now the counter. He's left his man. Timely intervention. Aimed long and direct. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Henderson. Henderson plays a clever pass. Lucas Ocampos. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mane. Now a chance to break. It's come loose. Cut out in the nick of time. Thauvin. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? And it's Salah. And now they can launch a counter. Wijnaldum looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. And he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Marseille playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
It's gone a long way up and away. Rami. Payet. It's a loose ball. Oh, Red, they've been good at that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Liverpool looking to counter-attack here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Back into the middle. Strickland. Balotelli plays it out to the wing. Ocampos. Marseille aiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Gets up to head it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Ocampos. Matic does well there, alert. Could move up a gear here. Origi, and it's Origi!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Defence has got rid of that. And he's there to hoof it away. Aimed long and direct. Throw it. Forward it goes. Ocampos. Strickland. Liverpool have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly.
Shot a goal! They've done it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Marseille break the deadlock.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And that's well defended. Lucas Ocampos goes up and over. Germain, Payet, and through to the goalkeeper. Over to the left. Mane. He's got away. Germain.
Liverpool are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Van Dijk is now in the last chance saloon.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Oh, he's not going to get that. And it's Balotelli. Well played, he saw that coming. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Balotelli. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Ocampos. Balotelli gets it, and is it in? It's there! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Marseille get themselves a two-goal cushion. Shaqiri. Robertson. Shaqiri. Has a hit! They've scored! And what a climax we have here! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real
Origi concedes a free kick for that. Luis Gustavo. That's a throw. Back to the keeper and try something new. Well, hello and a very warm welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and really rather inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both camps have apparently been undeterred. We have a super turnout here, the atmosphere is bubbling, and despite all of the adverse conditions, the game, I'm glad to report, will be kicking off on time. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The one and only Mario Balotelli. It all depends on what mood he's in, I know.
It's one!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Good idea, just poorly executed. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Right through the middle. Balotelli! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Balotelli certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately the loveliness ceased there.
Balotelli. Solso. Strickland spreads it towards the left. Tove shapes the shoots. They've scored! Marseille are all square. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass...
He's had a go! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Big chance! It's there! And again they hit the front.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So we have a breakthrough. Mitrovic hoists it high. Shoots! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And the header! Luis Gustavo gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Balotelli. Strickland. That's great strength on the ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Mitrovic tried to play it through.
Mitrovic clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mitrovic. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mitrovic really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Out towards the flank. And back to base. Chambers. Now it's Balotelli. Sanson. Thauvin, a scorer already in the game, plays it long. Now it's Balotelli. He's had a shot! It's good distance on it. Played out to the right. Barbel. Chance to break. Now it's Mitrovic. Mitrovic clips one through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Marseille need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Shots on! Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the counter. Barbel. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Strootman did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Barbel. Out wide to the right.
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
Balotelli. Just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Nordtveit positions himself well and cuts it out. Schürrle. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
We've got a corner here. Gets up to head it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Mondonda reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Germain gets it, and now what? Balotelli. Here it is now, surely. And he just whacks it away. made certain that won't get through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Streetman pushes it out wide. He's got away. Looking to shoot. That's a half-decent try. They've played it short. And it's Sakai. Is on the back foot. Vieto gets it back. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Dashing forward at pace. Barbel. Nordtveit cuts it out. And it's Balotelli. Over to the left. Coached through there. They've won a corner. And it's been taken short. Looks to clip it forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now, can he capitalise? Thauvin. Could move up a gear here. Has he picked him out? Now it's Mitrovic. Barbel. Turns and goes back. He's gone for it! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Aite. He's left his man. Drill. Can he put it away? And time is up. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Marseille seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here. Back into the middle. Needed a better pass there. Forward it goes. Liverpool are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
One-touch passing is part and parcel of the way they operate, and when it all comes together, it's a joy to...
Mane with a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mane really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Hits one! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Mohamed Salah certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Wijnaldum goes looking. Mane tries lifting it, and the finish! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar with a long pass. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
And it's Neymar. Neymar tries to stroke it through.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
It's got through to him. Can he put it away? Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
Liverpool have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
It's a loose ball. Salah. Is there any support? He might not need it. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And it's Wijnaldum. He's had a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. He's left his man. Now it's Cavani. Cavani. It's in, it shoots! Offside, yep, looks it. He's through. Now it's Cavani. Oh, great ball! Has a pop! Sticks it away!
looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Mbappe. And this is Cavani. Deftly done. Shot at goal! It's there!
Paris Saint-Germain produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it has a strong end product.
This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well positioned to make that interception. To the keeper and go again. It's Verratti. Surely he scores! Keita plays it forward. Mane. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Paris Saint-Germain come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. And we are up to the break.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. And it's Rabiot. He spotted the run and played him through. He's got away, and the ball's come out. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Matip was steaming forward, going through. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Plenty waiting in the middle. Keeps everyone guessing. Mane. He's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Aimed long and direct. Timely intervention. Rabiot. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mane. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Wijnaldum. Played out to the right. The shot's on! Another chance! It's in! And they get themselves in front! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure.
Shoots! They've scored! And again they hit the front. Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
So we have a breakthrough. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Liverpool seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Now it's Cavani. Marco. He's gone for it! That think it's good distance on it. And it's Cavani. Neymar. It's got through and has a hit! Back of the net! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Paris Saint-Germain are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
There's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Liverpool merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Wijnaldum. Mane. Now it's Wijnaldum. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And a header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Kurzawa. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. A lengthy spell of possession, but it was going nowhere. Keita. 5 minutes left on the clock. Rabiot tried to play it through.
Rabiot clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cut out in the nick of time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rabiot.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's Neymar. Really good feet. Paredes. Paris Saint-Germain have to get it into the box, and he's had a goal! Be the final act. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement. Mitrovic! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
So, Jim, a few notes on the opposition. What can you tell me about them?
Well, Peter, they play a very attractive brand of possession football as long as they avoid passing for passing's sake and maintain an end product intent.
And it's been taken straight back. It's Sigurdsson! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Now it's Mitrovic. Kenny. Bubble. Kenny. He's got to work. Kenny! Viet heads it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Keane battles to win it back. Richarlison. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And Mitrovic! That is gorgeous! A finish right from the top draw. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Calvert-Lewin. Richarlison. Calvert-Lewin, big chance! And the ball's come out. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Schürrle. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. And he has been fouled there. So what can they conjure from this one? That was venomous. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Sigurdsson. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Mitrovic tries to get it forward quickly. Idrissa Gueye. Schürrle. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bubble. Shot at goal! Aimed long and direct. It's a loose ball. Sigurdsson. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Decent looking ball. And the finish! Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Aimed long and direct. And he's made certain that won't get through. Now the counter. Cuts it out. Idrissa Gueye. Richarlison. Played out to the right. He's left his man. Chance. Bernard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mitrovic. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He's had a go! He's got away with one there.
Babel really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Coleman. And it's Bernard. Sigurdsson. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of...
Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So that's 2 now without... Mitrovic has a go! Walcott.
This is very much a team that likes to play a stylish game that's centred around possession. A lot of their build-up play comprises of a series of short passes.
Kearney gets it back. But it goes. Coleman needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Walcott. Kearney goes looking. Mitrovic. Now it's Schürrle. Well weighted. Schürrle. Oh, real chance!
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier. It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Kearney. Barbel. Now it's Mitrovic. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for it. Oh, crossbar! Bernard boots it to safety. Sigurdsson. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Barbel. Tries lifting it over. Goalkeeper's ball. Idris again. And it's Walcott. Bernard. Now it's Sigurdsson. Richarlison. Tries to get it forward quickly. Barbel. Now it's Mitrovic. He's through, now is he in? Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Out wide to the right. And it's got through. Richarlison. And it's Sigurdsson. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Sigurdsson. Now it's Walcott. Now it's Mitrovic. Vieto! Gets wrestled off the ball. Idris again. Digne. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Vieto. Barbel. Schürrle. It's come loose. Walcott. Sigurdsson. Walcott. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And that's it. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. The action has already started. Forward it goes. Cavani. Marco Verratti. There'll be a throw-in. Over it. He's gone for it! That is wayward. Dani Alves gets into the right position to intercept. Paredes. Now it's Cavani.
Cavani really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Richarlison. Thiago Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Neymar. Aimed low and direct. Walcott tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Oh, good interception. Now it's Cavani. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Played out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's Cavani. Mbappe! Neymar shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Cavani plays it forward. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and they can go again. Oh, really good feet from him. Now it's Cavani. Cavani showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Walcott. Walcott! Can he deliver? Paredes. He's put a stop to that. Marco Verratti. Keane tries to stroke it through. Walcott. Marco Verratti. Sigurdsson puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe. He's made good progress from a deep position. Oh, that's neat. Lots to admire in the run and the defending. The referee's awarded a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and it's
Neymar! And that wasn't far away.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Gay. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Start of another 45 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Coleman does well there, alert. No way through there. Marco Verratti, now it's Cavani. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now, can he capitalise? Just brushed off the ball there. Here it comes. Walcott. Sigurdsson. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Being played forward, neatly flicked on. Cavani beats the offside trap. Schneiderlin. Sigurdsson. It's come loose. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. That's a throw. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hitting hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Now it's Neymar. He's away! Now it's Verratti.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Rabiot, looking to get within range. Has a hit! Di Maria plays it short. Gets up to head it! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Now it's Cavani. Now it's Neymar. Sigurdsson. Out wide to the right. Beautifully done. Idrissa Gueye. This is promising. And he's cut it out. Chance to shoot. Sigurdsson hits it! Going through. Cavani. Gets it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Well read, he sorted that out. Schneiderlin hits that long. Walcott looking to get on the end of this. He's had a good look and given a corner. He's managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Marco Verratti. Well played, he saw that coming. James McCarthy. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's got away, has a pop! Kurzawa. All the way back and they start again. Could have here their final chance. The shot! Saved only by poor finishing. Marquinhos goes looking. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. Gomez hoists it high. Thiago Silva. And that's it. Paris Saint-Germain always look the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. morning, wherever you are, on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Hits one! That really should have hit the net.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Out wide to the right, back into the middle. Paris Saint-Germain will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way? Shapes the shoots! Kazawa plays it forward. Now it's Neymar. And it's Draxler. Nicely controlled. Verratti goes looking. Cavani. He's gone for it! Aimed long and direct. Mbappe needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the
Marquinhos has been caught there, it's a foul. It's Verratti. Marco Verratti. It's come loose. Hoists it high. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Forward it goes. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Now it's Cavani. Could move up a gear here. Cavani going through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Now it's Di Maria. To get it forward quickly. That is as far as they're going to go. Meunier with a fine tackle. Now it's Neymar.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Neymar. And he's there to cut it out. Marco Verratti. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Chance to shoot, it's Draxler! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Neymar plays it short. Cavani, and the finish! Done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's been taken short. Up for the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Di Maria certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Kazawa does well there, alert. Cavani. Is there any support? He might not think. Can he put it away? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward. And
Rabiot! Neymar. Forward. What does he try from here? Beautifully done. And it's Draxler. Draxler. He's gone for it! Just off target.
yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's been won straight back. Mbappe plays it long. Tried to play it through.
Mbappe clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe, good idea, just poorly executed. Rabiot looking to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cavani really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
He's tried one! No way through there. Marco Verratti. Big chance! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. It's the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mbappe. Neymar. He's got away. Now it's Draxler, and he's whipped it in low. Nkunku, it's being played forward. Mbappe is on it, and the shot! Oh, taken with style. The second half sparked straight into life. Urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Ball through needs to be good here. Spotted the run and played the shots on! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Neymar, Mbappe, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It's Neymar. Mbappe. Now it's Di Maria. Looks to thread it through. He'll have a dip! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more.
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Marco Verratti. Mbappe. Mbappe! Draxler. He's left his man.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on.
Mbappe! In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort. Mbappe with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Paris Saint-Germain. It's Neymar! He scores! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Marco Verratti. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Verratti. He's in! Hits one! Goal!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Paris Saint-Germain, 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Mbappe. Oh, it's opened up nicely. Has a pop! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
And it's Draxler. Draxler. It's a loose ball. Nkunku. Well positioned to make that interception. Mbappe has a swing at it!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Rabiot. It's a brilliant interception. Draxler. Marco Verratti. Mbappe. Draxler. That has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
Oops, he's now gone and removed his shirt.
To be followed, no doubt, by the yellow card.
Just confirming, Peter, that Neymar received a yellow card for removing his shirt.
Yep, he has. Well, the laws are clear on that. You get booked on the grounds of unsportsmanlike behaviour. So now the difference is 3. Can he score? And time is up. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris Saint-Germain have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.